Welcome back to Real Estate 101. Today we're going to continue our discussion on mortgage financing and talk a little bit about the Smith Maneuver. And I'm pleased to be joined once again by Tracey Brock of Dominion Lending Centers. Tracey, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, Tracey, so what is the Smith Maneuver?
Essentially, it's a technique that allows you to convert regular debt into tax-deductible debt while paying off your mortgage and having an investment as well.
All right, so what are the basics as to how it works?
Well, first what you want to do is position your mortgage in a re-advanceable mortgage such as a home equity line of credit or a HELOC. Good examples of HELOCs in this type of mortgage would be the Scotia Step Mortgage or the National Bank All-in-One Mortgage. These type of mortgages allow you to position in either a portion or all of your mortgage into a home equity line of credit.
Okay, so once you have your HELOC, what do you do?
Well, you can either purchase a home or you can use the existing equity in your home as well with the HELOC. And you want to make sure that there's enough funds in there to have a sizable re-advanceable portion.
So you've got your HELOC. What is the actual process to the Smith Maneuver?
Okay, so using that existing equity that you have available, you take that money and reinvest it into an investment that is a higher rate of return. And then the money that you're spending to invest in that money, there's interest charged on that. That interest then becomes tax deductible as an investment.
Right.
And you use the money that you get back from your income taxes to put down onto your mortgage.
Ah.
So from there, what you keep doing is just continuing those steps. Re-advance the HELOC, invest it into something, use that interest that you spent on the HELOC as part of your tax deductible, get your refund, put it back into your mortgage.
All right, so using this Smith Maneuver, how fast can people expect to pay down their mortgage?
Well, according to Fraser Smith, who is the namee of the title Smith Maneuver, it will pay down your mortgage essentially half and half the time.
Okay, Tracey, so are there any risks in using this Smith Maneuver?
Definitely, it's a very powerful strategy, and I always recommend to my clients that they speak to a professional financial advisor like Jeff Gregory or a tax accountant that is familiar with the procedure and how it works. There's risks involved in a negative amortization. There's risks involved with the CRA not accepting the strategy as you've presented it and not allowing the deductions that you want to use. There's risks just in investing in general. So there is lots of risks in all aspects of it, and you really need to make sure that you're speaking to somebody who knows how to do it and has good advice.
Okay, so once you've started this process, is there maintenance that needs to be considered?
Yeah, definitely. Even with a financial planner, you do definitely have to do something on your own. I would say 10 to 20 minutes a month. You want to make sure that you're monitoring your mortgage account very closely to set it up so that the financial institution automatically increases your HELOC as you pay it down. So if you had a fixed portion of $100,000 and a HELOC portion of $80,000, as you pay down that $100,000, your HELOC starts increasing to the higher amount. So eventually you just have a HELOC in your mortgage. You want to make sure that
that's as the equity is becoming available.
That's right. As the equity is becoming available, it's getting switched over. You want to ensure that the investments that you're putting these in is automatically happening. So as you're increasing the amount of your HELOC, you're taking that money out right away to make sure that you're putting it into something else, into another investment tool. So there's lots of maintenance and management, and you have to make sure that you know what you're doing and when it's happening.
And is there a way to just have the funds automatically reinvested?
Yeah, and this is time-saving technique as well. You want to speak to a financial planner because a good financial planner will have a pre-designed investment portfolio that will automatically take those funds, whatever they may be, and put them right into a savings vehicle immediately and takes care of it for you. It saves you some time.
So what's the final step in all this?
The final step, the key with this process is automation. So the final step is to make sure that your line of credit payments that are due every month are automatically taken care of as soon as they're registered on the account, so that you're not paying that extra money on the interest. So because with a line of credit, how it works is interest is charged on a daily basis, not like a credit card where it's postponed or deferred. With the line of credit, the interest is charged immediately. So if your payment is due for your interest is charged on the 20th, then you make sure that the payment's done on the 20th for that interest payment. So there's no extra money being taken out of it.
All right, Tracey, so any last tips or words on this Smith Maneuver?
Well, as I've already said a couple of times, this is a very, very risky procedure. It's definitely not for the more conservative investors in this world. You need to have the advice of a proper tax accountant. You have to need the advice of a proper financial planner like Jeff. And you need to just make sure that you're ready for the risk and that you're willing to put the time in each month to ensure that everything's running smoothly.
All right, Tracey, thanks for coming on today's show. It was a fascinating topic, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again next month.
You're welcome, Joe. It was great to be here.
So if you're looking for some more information on the Smith Maneuver or need some help with some mortgage planning, get in contact with Tracey Brock of Dominion Lending Centers. I'm Joe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.